Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? It's Enrique. This is Easy Things to Draw. How's life? Hopefully good. Halloween was great. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to put in my third kind of must-have art book, like must-get. You know, the only books I'm putting on this list are books that are, you know, stuff that I have kind of around me, like on hand, like a little bookshelf next to me. There's stuff that I use and I think is extremely valuable to kind of having written out in written form, you know, to having this book as a reference guide. Excuse me. So, anyways, let me get along with the book. So this book is, I don't know if the light's gonna screw it up. Figure Drawing, Design and Invention by Michael Hampton. So this book I got at Comic-Con a few years ago, and it basically like puts in every single kind of little nuance of life drawing, you know, drawing from life. The figure invention stuff is pretty amazing too. This book is such a reference to all that, and it's very clear, it's decisive. Clear and decisive is a big part of, you know, kind of what makes me go back to books. You know, because sometimes I'm drawing something and I'm like, that looks a little weird, what's wrong with that? So I go back to whatever book I need, this is one of them, and I'm like, oh, okay. The deltoid is shaped like this. It simplifies the anatomy into very, very simplistic shapes, and it kind of puts them together in a way that I think almost anybody can learn from, or just kind of anybody can go back as a reference guide. That's why I see this as a great book for beginners and for people who have been drawing for a while, because it takes stuff that I already know, and it's like, oh, that's amazing. There's even a section, my favorite section of this book, and hopefully we'll go through it, is when he separates every bit of anatomy into color-coded sections. Because what really starts to get really complicated, at least for me, would be the back. The back muscles right here is something that everybody kind of struggles on, and I think he simplifies it so well. And like I said, there could be a million videos on the topic, etc., and that's great. But having it written down and having it in a little handbook next to you is really important, super important. This is almost like the notes that you would take in a class, and they just smacked it in one book. Like I said, this book, the thing this book has in common with these other books that I kind of recommend all the time is that they, to me, it feels like someone went through like 20 other books and put it into kind of their, how do you say it, just kind of did all the shorthand and made it easy for you to digest. And this is, as far as I found, that if any figure drawing book I've ever read or ever, you know, bought or looked at, this is the easiest and the most digestible and honestly the best laid out I've ever seen. Highly recommend this book. It's amazing. It is a must-have. It's on the must-have list. I think this is the third one I've recommended to you guys. Check it out. Buy it if you want. If you can, I really recommend you buying it. I put a link in I put an Amazon link below. If you click on that and buy it through there, I get a little kickback. But you don't have to do that. You can do it because if you like me, that's nice. But if not, not a big deal. Just go Google it. Do whatever you need to do. I would get this book. I'm going to, also in terms of the number of pages is about, let me look at it. It is 235 pages. It's a soft cover. I like getting soft cover books in general because I feel like those books don't fall apart as easy as a hardcover. The hardcover do not age well. I don't know why that is. You would think, right? But they don't. And it's the cover price is $35, but I'm betting on Amazon it's going to be like $25 or even lower than that. You know, if you find it used. If you need to get it used as well. You know, it is soft cover. It's mostly the content I like about it. It's not like the prettiness of the book. And there will be books on another list I'll make. Right now I'm doing the must-haves, right? I'm going to make another list of books later on, and that's going to be the books that I just straight up like. You know, they're not necessary to get, but I would say, hey, these are amazing books. You should get them, but hey, I like them. Doesn't mean you like them. But these are like the must-have. These are really, really good resources. That's kind of it. That is this book, and I will see you next time. If you have any books to recommend, please post them in the comments below. I can check them out. It'll be awesome. We'll bond. All right. See you later, guys.